All right. Looks like we are live. What's up, guys? I want to try something new and yeah, just go for live for my first ever YouTube live and just chat with you guys. Just have an open, honest conversation. Anyone's welcome to hop in, ask questions. I'm just going to dive right into it. I know people rewatching the replay, especially me when I watch live replays, don't want to sit around and wait for other people to join. I just want to get right into it, get into the good stuff. So my goal with you today is just to share everything that I feel is important and interesting in the AI world with vibe coding that I learned in 2025, going into 2026, what that's going to look like, what I see this all going to look like with no code creation in general, and some cool things I've built, some cool things I'm launching, and give you guys like practical advice, wisdom, strategies, tools, resources to learn this skill and to make some money and have a lot of fun doing it. If you can help a lot of people, you can make a lot of money, you can have a lot of fun with your work. In my mind, you're winning. That's like the ideal situation, right? So, everything I'm going to share with you is going to help you do that. Create more fun, freedom, fulfillment, help more people, make more money, have more fun doing it. So, let's just dive into it. So, I want to share my story. If you guys don't know who I am or anything about me, I'm 34 years old. I live in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm originally from Illinois. And I've always been a tech nerd type dude, like trying to learn as much as I can about tech growing up. I remember in middle school, I used to hack PlayStation portables, load them up with modded games, and then people would lend me their PSPs and pay me to do that. So I'd take their PSP home, hack it, mod it, bring it back, get like 25 bucks, right? And that was my little side hustle, my entrepreneurial side hustle. And I've always had that entrepreneurial spirit my whole life. And when I was 20, I got uh, into business and networking and had some good mentors and was taught a lot about just business and in general and communication and all that good stuff. And I've just loved the idea of being an entrepreneur. So, it looks like we got one person on. What's up, man? My one fan. I got my one fan. Thank you for being on here. If you have any questions, please ask. But I'll continue. So, uh, I just tried a million different things in the entrepreneurial space, like a ton. Like tried and failed over and over again. But I never wanted to work for a boss. I've always been psychologically unemployable and wanted to have my own business in some fashion. And I love tech and nerding out on tech. And I love the idea that software can be working for you. All these ones and zeros can be working for you while you're sleeping and make you money. It just fascinated me. It's like if I can make enough money in my sleep to do whatever I want when I'm awake, that's the dream. Like, how do I get there? What do I got to create? What do I got to learn? I'll do anything. I would love just to have software replace my uh, time, right? And make money while I'm sleeping. So I built an app when I was like early 20s, and it was a lot different back then building apps. Very expensive, time consuming, took forever. Uh, yeah, you had to go back and forth with developers over and over and over again, and it was a nightmare, like for real. Working with developers, a lot of you could probably relate. It doesn't always work out. Like it doesn't come out the way you want at the time you want, and it's just not fully aligned most of the time. So we raised some money. We had an app called Friender. We launched it on the App Store. We had some traction, and eventually, I learned a lot. But it didn't take off the way we intended it to, and we had a lot of development issues. And I didn't know what I was doing. It was my first app. I was building it with friends, and I didn't know how to code, and I still don't know how to code. But I wanted to create financial success with tech. So that ended up not launching and going the way we wanted to, but I learned a lot. What's up? Extended vehicle warranty. Oh yeah, I remember we've been chatting before. Glad to see you on here, man. Um, and after that, the next thing, I did sales. I did a bunch of different things, but then I got into white labeled SaaS, white labeled software. So I actually white labeled Go High Level with a buddy of mine. We built out a platform for insurance agents, and that actually worked. That actually got some traction, got some success, and we ended up over the course of 3 4 years making $500,000. And it's not a lot, but it's not a little. It's some tech success, right? And we got the gold award, as you can see. Oh, wrong hand. As you can see from Go High Level, which is cool. And that was a big win for me and my partner, and a big win for me mentally. Like, hey, I can actually make money with software. Like, even though I don't know how to code, I don't know anything, I can actually take my ideas and make money with software. And it was white labeled, but we customized it a little bit, but it wasn't fully mine yet, right? And I wanted something fully mine. So uh, we ended up exiting that company because there was a lot of competitors in that space, and it really didn't, you know, uh, last as long, right? Our retention kind of fell, and it was time to exit, and we exited last year, and that was end of a chapter. And how I got into vibe coding, though, this is a fun story. So I was hanging out with my buddy Dallas Clouch, and he lives here in Scottsdale. He has a big following as well in the AI world. AI Surfer is his brand, but we were getting sushi, and he's like, "Bro, you got to try this thing called vibe coding. Like, you can code with AI now." And for me, like, I didn't really believe him because I tried creating code with Chat GPT a little bit when it first came out. And I was like, yeah, this is like Frankensteining code clips together. This is not working. I was close, but I wasn't quite there. So I kind of gave up on it. But he's like, no, dude, like there's platforms out there now that you can fully create software with just talking and just typing. And it was hard to believe. He's like, you could draw a picture of an app you want on a napkin, upload it, and it'll create something. And I was intrigued enough to like try it. So I'm like, all right, dude, like let's try it. So a couple days later, we go to the office and we start playing around with Cursor. And he's like, yeah, let's try building stuff. And I had this idea, like I wanted to build like a Chrome extension. And a lot of people don't click the privacy policy. Like, they don't read the privacy policy. They don't read the terms and conditions. Most people don't do that. And I don't do it. I don't have time for that. So I want to create a Chrome extension where you could just tap a button and it scans the privacy terms and conditions and tells you what you need to know, like what risks you're taking, what information and data you're giving away, that kind of thing. And it was just an idea, and that we set out to build something, and I wanted to build that. And by the end of the night, after like 3 4 hours of trying to learn Cursor, trying to figure it out, trying to get OpenAI API keys and stuff in there, it actually worked. Like, it blew my mind. I'm like, no way. I know zero code. I didn't have to pay thousands of dollars to a developer. I didn't have to wait months and months or a year for something to be created. I didn't have to do a bunch of back and forth. I just had an idea. I spoke it into existence into my computer through Whisperflow, talk to text, and then it's working. It actually worked, and I was just like, "I'm hooked. This is amazing. This is what I've always wanted. Uh, I want to make money with software somehow, and this is how I'm going to be able to do it." And it just got me super stoked, super excited, and I just went all in. That's when I started my vibe coding YouTube channel. Maybe a month or two after I learned a couple different tools, and I learned about some web-based builders like Base 44, Bolt, Lovable, etc. And that seems a little bit more user friendly, and started building stuff on there. And the first thing I built, uh, by my outside of the Chrome extension, was a tool for insurance agencies because I know insurance, and it just was like a chat bot, a sales call analyzer. It analyzes sales calls and gives you feedback, and a few other tools, all in one platform called Insurance Sales Genie. And I connected Stripe up to it. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, it was kind of hard when vibe coding first started to get Stripe and everything to work right and then give people access to stuff. And like, yeah, it was a little confusing. Now it's easier with Bolt and a few platforms, but it was kind of hard with the platform I was using at the time. And yeah, it's making money. It's not making a ton, but I have people paying $37 a month for that platform, which is fun. It's like, whoa, I went from my idea, and now I have a fully functioning SaaS that is paying me monthly through Stripe, and I didn't have to talk to any developers, right? Uh, to be honest, I did have talked to one developer just to make sure everything looked kosher, and everything was like functioning right on the live end. But like 98% of it was me, which is awesome. And I don't know code. I don't plan on learning code. I just need to know good technology terms. So like the new coder is someone who's got good vocabulary when it comes to tech, understands like basic foundations, infrastructure, understands like just like the general pieces of the puzzle without knowing every little tiny aspect of it. You just need to know the general pieces and how they come together. Like what's an API and how do you connect this software to this one? And if you don't know, you ask ChatGPT or you ask your IDE, and that's it. So that's one of the things I built. And along with a few others, I built a platform. I wonder if I can even share here. I might be able to with, I'd like to just share. Oh, I can. Very exciting. Let me share my screen with you guys. Let me share it. Here we go. So hopefully you guys can see this. Again, this is my first YouTube live. So then the third thing I built was this. This helps you actually structure your prompt. I noticed like when you're vibe coding, having a good prompt and planning beforehand is essential. Instead of just like trying to do a one shot or trying to like be lazy with your prompt and do like a couple sentences. Oh, I want an app that tracks this. Be specific and spell it all out. And this helps you do that because you take your app idea, you name it, you say what it does, your target audience, your features, and then gave you some bubbles here to add to it to kind of like help if you get stuck. Your design notes, your monetization strategy, and then it generates a prompt. And this is free. I made this. It's itlworkshop.com. If you guys haven't used it already, a lot of you guys are already using this, but it's free. And when I do workshops, this is what I tell everyone to use. It'll create a prompt here in markdown format because that's the more digestible format. And then you can enhance it here or turn it into a mermaid diagram. That's a GPT I made to help you enhance it. It asks you more questions and then you can expand on your prompt. It's really, really powerful. And then I also actually made a game. So this helps you learn words like tech words like API, server, client, database, hosting. Some of these words I already knew. Some of these I had no idea what they were until I started vibe coding. But good, important foundational terminology to learn when you are building stuff. So yeah, very, very important stuff. Yeah, let me show you some other stuff here. So if you hit play the game, it'll just ask you questions. Oh, I just randomly got that one right. A small reusable piece of app or website. What is it? I would guess maybe component. Yes, it is. Next question. Right. And then you can just have fun. And this just helps you learn a little bit. And also, people can book a call and that kind of thing. But this just helps people get that foundational prompt, whatever ID they want to paste it into, they can. And that was another thing I built. One thing I was working on with a buddy of mine, it's called Slide Flow. I don't know, this is shelved for now, but it was really fun just at least building this part out. And this isn't live at all yet, so you guys can't use it necessarily, but we're working on it. And it just takes your Instagram. It helps you make Instagram posts like reels, not reels, carousels. So that was the idea behind that one. And then a ton of other stuff. Let me go back here. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of show some of the stuff I'm building or I've built. There's a ton. I have a ton of projects and it's super fun. But yeah, it's just mind blowing. There's so much opportunity. I've gotten paid over $10,000 now to work with other clients, probably more than that at this point, to work with other clients in building one-off projects for them. So maybe you don't have an idea for yourself, but someone else does. Build it for them and earn some income that way. That could be a way to make some money right now. Or if you do have a SaaS idea, you can, obviously make money with your own idea. There's a lot of different ways. You can build internal tools for businesses, like simple converters or organization or mini CRMs. Me and my girlfriend, she's in high ticket sales. We built her a mini CRM and it works. and it helps her a lot. It tracks all her clients, and it's simple. Like you can use complex CRM. She wanted something simple that fits her vibe, and like it's easy to use, and it's not too many features. Like, and we built it, and she uses it for in her sales. So there's just so much opportunity, so much potential. And going into 2026, it's going to get crazy. I believe the future of software is custom software. It's not going to be so much uh, signing up for other people's software. I mean, yeah, that'll still happen with very unique platforms, but simple stuff, simple SaaS, AI powered stuff. A lot of it's going to be like, hey, build it yourself. And that's what I am really um, keen and excited and passionate about teaching you guys how to do. My goal, my purpose really is to help people bring their ideas to life. A lot of people have great ideas, but they get stuck. They get in their own head. They don't think they have the resources, the time, the people, whatever. They have their limiting beliefs. And my passion is helping you bring your idea to life, overcoming those limiting beliefs, the self doubt, showing you the possibilities, plugging you in the right tools and people to help you succeed and win and crush it. And I am all in on doing that. So this year, I'm going to continue learning new tools, continue finding the best, simplest, smoothest, easiest way to help you bring your software ideas to life. I love tools like Bolt.new because it's simple, it's easy. Yes, I've used Cursor, VS Code, Claude Code, and there's powerful stuff there. But the way I explain it and compare it is like the web-based stuff, Bolt, Lovable, etc., Base 44. That's kind of like the Canva of vibe coding. And then you have, if you want to get more technical, advanced, like super scalable and specific, then you can use platforms like Cursor, Anti-Gravity, VS Code, Cloud Code, Codex, stuff like that. So that's the way I see it. But yeah, I'm going all in on this year. I love helping people bring their ideas to life. I've been doing a ton of one-on-ones, super fun. And you can always book a call with me if you want. It's in the description. But uh, I just show people how to get things done quickly and all the right tools and like bring my brain into it, give my perspective, and find quicker, simpler ways to do things and teach people how to build. It's just it's revolutionary right now, and everyone knows it. I think this is the most important AI skill you can learn. I think coding is the strongest skill AI has, and I think there's just an insane amount of opportunity for people to make some money right now in vibe coding and serving clients or building something for customers. Insane amount of opportunity. It really is. You can whip up a quick prototype and send it to someone with a Loom video, a 2 3 minute Loom video saying, "Hey, I built this for you." And 9 times out of 10, they're like, "I don't know how to do that. That looks cool. I want that." And that can turn into a sale, and that can turn into equity, that can turn into profit sharing, that can turn into a huge upfront contract payout, whatever, right? So you got to start thinking about not just vibe coding and how cool it is, what you can build, but like the business side of it, the money making side. How can you monetize it and help people at the same time and have a shit ton of fun doing it, being creative, just talking to your computer, using Whisperflow, talk to text, speak software into existence. It has never been a better time to do that. So what I'm putting together is because I'm getting a lot of people reaching out, just like asking questions about, like, what do you think what platform should I use here? How would I go about doing this or doing that? And I got invited to speak at a teen mastermind for entrepreneurs at the end of the month on January 30th. So it's like 6 days from now. And it's going to be hundreds of people all learning this. I'm hosting a workshop. I've done a bunch of in-person workshops already in Scottsdale, Arizona, but I'm hosting this, or I'm speaking at this one with a bunch of people I don't even know, and I'm super stoked. And uh, they're going to want help after this. People want assistance with building. So what I'm putting together is a cohort. It's going to be my first ever founding cohort. So I'm doing it way more inexpensive than I should because it's my first one. I want to get some success stories. I want for people to win. And the promise is go from idea to fully working app in 4 weeks, fully working MVP in 4 weeks. I'm doing 8 live sessions, 2 a week, from an idea to a fully working app, whatever your idea is. And we're going to jump on these sessions. They're 90 minutes, and I'm going to teach you everything I know, every tool, every resources, everything. I've been on this almost a year with vibe coding and tech. I've been in the tech space for almost 10 years, and help you do that. Not just like it's not all even about like learning everything. It's about executing. Ideas are cheap. Execution is where money is made. So giving you that accountability and guiding you to actually execute and complete your app. There's so many dead, like half built, half baked apps and softwares and platforms from vibe coding. We're going to get from A to Z, like done and ready to go, where you can start getting your first user, right? So that's the plan. I'm launching that February 10th. So super stoked about that. And any details you want to know, I'll put the link in the description as well. It looks like this. Actually, I'll go over it with you guys really quick while we're here. Let me just share it real fast. So yeah, it's build a working AI app in 4 weeks, even if you've never coded before. I launch this February 10th. A little bit about me. Yep, 2 live sessions a week, hands-on building. So these are the days I'm going to do it: Tuesdays and Thursdays, starting at 4 p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Mountain Time. And then if you want to scroll through here, you can see everything we're going to be going over. So it's in the chat, cohort.itlnocode.com. So check that out. But yeah, I'm super stoked. I can't wait. Look, extended vehicle warranty. Zach helped me build a chatbot in 1 hour in my first session. Recommend booking a session with Zach to get a fast start in your app. Appreciate that. Thank you for the comment. Yeah, that was super fun. I love it. It's so fun building stuff, and software's powerful. Like you build it once, anyone in the world can use it. Like think about that. You have opportunity to make a massive impact, to solve big problems, to really influence people in an awesome way with your ideas. So I just love software for that reason. Anyone can pull up their phone, boom, they have your software once it's live, and they can start using it and benefiting it. And it's so easy to distribute because it's omnipresent, right? So it's just fascinating, the power of software. And now that we can build it easily, we can, it's really really cool. So um, with that, I know, I only got like 3 live streamers on here. I appreciate you guys for tuning in. I'll do more. Let me know in the comments if you want me to do more live streams. I'm looking to do live builds. So like we'll start. I have an idea. Maybe you guys have an idea, and we build it together. We build it live here on Zoom, on not on Zoom, on YouTube, and we build something cool together. And you guys see my whole workflow process, like how I plan, how I format everything, how I prompt, all the tools I use, how I connect APIs, how I do everything, right? That's my idea. If you like that idea, let me know in the comments. I'll do a live build with you guys here. I'd be super stoked to do that. It'd be really fun. So that's my plan going into 2026. Do live builds, keep teaching you guys the quickest, simplest, easiest way to bring software ideas to life and make some money, and help the non-technical folks. A lot of us aren't super technical, but we can follow good directions, and we can learn and help you guys that aren't technical build super technical things really easy with AI. So that's my idea. If you haven't subscribed yet, please subscribe, like, comment, let me know what you think. I'm here to share as much as I possibly can with you guys. So with that, thanks for tuning in, and I'll catch you on the next one if I do a live again. But talk to you guys soon.